Here we are back at the job site, and I'm being joined today by the Perkins brothers. They were nice enough to cut all the sheet goods for the subfloor and the lumber for my first wall. Let's give Eric and Jamie a big hand. The first thing we need to do is lay down the subfloor over the floor joists. The Perkinses always use Advantech, so I guess we are too. They didn't bring any for me, so I had to go out and buy it myself. What did you say? That piece doesn't go there? Why don't you come over here and help me? Oh, you were just joking. Okay, guys, let's get serious. I'm doing all the work and you're just watching. Let's move on, shall we? Okay, let's get started on the wall. First thing we're going to do is measure in 5.5 inches because that's the width of our bottom plate. We're going to build the wall laying down on the deck and then stand it up after it's finished. Put the bottom plate on the line we marked. Now we can put the double top plate on the deck somewhere close to where we think it's going to go. Then we can put in the studs 16 inches on center. Since our studs are already cut to the correct length, we can just put the double top plate right on top of it. I'm going to measure out 48 inches and then every 16 inches in between. That way I know that my sheathing is going to land exactly in the center of a stud. Now I'm going to install the jack studs for the window. And then the header for the window because this is a bearing wall. Then the top and bottom plates for the window. Now we need to install some sheathing on the outside of the wall. The boys didn't bring that either, so I'll have to make it myself. We want to install the sheathing so that it extends down over the floor joist and past the sill plate. That will be 12 inches. Now let's finish covering the wall. We want the sheathing to be staggered, so I'm just going to move this one piece over. Now that the wall is completed, we're going to stand it up. You can see the sheathing comes down a ½ inch below the sill plate. Now we're going to cut out a hole for the window. In order to keep the wall from falling over, we're going to add some temporary diagonal bracing. Thanks for building with us.